There's like a bunch of sauce my wings are just swimming in.
At least it's not sriracha.
No, it's
I
got
want sriracha.
Yeah, that'd be good.
She ordered sriracha.
Yes, I would like my chicken doused in molten lava.
Yeah.
That's her
Sriracha's
best
more flavorful than it is
boy.
spicy. It's
I like spicy.
I don't think I would ever be able to differentiate the flavor from the spice. I'm a spice wimp. Like,
Oh, really?
the biggest spice.
I know what we're doing in Boston.
Oh
No,
what-
no.
Asia's doing a
Oh my
sriracha
gosh.
shot.
Death Wings,
Guys,
an Asia edition.
I've only just recently gotten to where I can eat mild salsa and like it.
Is this ketchup?
And
How
that's
dare
usually with like sour cream.
My tongue can't handle.
Wow. Yeah, we need to get her
Ketchup.
some ghost peppers.
My mom,
Yeah,
my
it's
mom
gonna-
is makes a very authentic Mexican cuisine. I was raised in jalapeno peppers, and
So good.
oh my gosh, spicy. If it's not spicy, I don't really care for it. Even my spaghetti, I put chili
No.
peppers into my spaghetti.
But
So
it just like burns off all of your taste buds.
no, it adds
If you
flavor
can't-
if you do it right.
You've
Yeah,
gotta-
I do admit
You've got to
that
temper it
ghost-
properly. You don't want to overdo it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Ghost peppers is a little bit.
Yeah,
for-
see, that's why I don't
Well, yeah, ghost peppers
eat
is
spicy
just, yeah.
things. I just don't want to overdo it.
Well, if you do
Nobody-
it right, then it's
Nobody
perfect.
in the history of man has said like, "Ooh, ghost peppers, they're so delicious."
No,
not-
they usually cry.
Some, I'm sure somebody has said that just to be like
what's
a
the
jerk,
secret
but
ingredient? Is that a hint of ghost pepper I taste? No.
Is that a hint of death?
somebody had ghost pepper jerky at some point, which was interesting.
Oh yeah.
I have sriracha
Hi.
jerky. It's amazing.
Hello.
But
Which
yeah, I'm the one
direction?
who usually orders the ghost pepper salsas and stuff.
If I could have tortilla chips, I would eat that with you.
I love tortilla
That's true.
chips.
Well, you gotta have
I'll sit
tortilla
there and I'll
chips
eat
and
a bunch
salsa.
of ghost pepper salsa.
Well,
and then
no,
sit there
see, I
ready.
just like straight up
And
tortilla.
cry.
A little bit of salt.
Well, what I mean
One
is
of
you
my
can't have
favorite-
salsa without tortilla chips. You can't. I mean, you gotta
Sure
have
you
tortilla
could.
chips.
I can't have.
Actually, I
You're
was
just gonna
putting
drink
some habanero mango salsa on my hamburgers. Was pretty
A
good.
spoon.
Well, yeah, it's gotta be on something. You're not gonna
of
just drink it,
spiciness.
obviously.
No, you gotta have it.
No.
On.
All right,
I
so
gotta make
which?
some room. Hold on.
Slow
I gotta make room. Hold
down.
on.
Well, Wynn's
Spicy
cleaning
mix.
out her inventory. What
Let's
tunnel
just
are we
turn
doing?
this place into a disco. I mean, honestly.
I was deleting footage.
Oh, you're
It's
not your inventory.
so
Okay.
Edson.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Mine.
What are you wearing, Nasia?
I'm a little deer.
It's a Christmas skin.
It's a tanuki.
I want a Christmas outfit.
I will make you Christmas outfit. All of my
Yay!
spare time.
Is that sarcasm? I can't. Heck.
Well,
Can't-
I'll do it, but I don't have a lot of spare time.
But she's not gonna be happy about it.
No,
I'll do it.
no, I'm gonna do it happily.
There might have been some sarcasm there, and Wynn
No,
was
I
totally
will.
like, "Oh, great!
Hi, yay!
Great! Can I have 2 sets? Thanks."
No, I will happily do it in a very
I will
merry
have
manner.
You will have it by Christmas, probably.
Next year.
Probably. Yeah.
Cool. So which way are we going?
Let's go south. I feel like I haven't gone south in a long time.
By south, we're not really going to be mining stuff.
Shredded.
No, but in the
Yeah,
southern
no.
tunnel.
I need some iron bars then for after.
They're
Where are the iron bars?
They're in one of the
in a chest.
Uh,
They're in that one chest. With
that
the
will be
thing-
the
with
last
the-
one that's open.
It's the one with the bars.
Yeah, it's got bars in it.
Yeah.
Are we going to the end of this tunnel? Where's everybody?
I
don't
swear
know.
this is going to be the last chest I
What are you
open.
doing?
in there.
Mining. What are you doing?
Falling poet.
He's mindless mining the ceiling.
I don't think that's...
I'm gonna,
This was
I'm
my
gonna-
tunnel from before, so I'm just gonna continue it.
Continue.
Okay. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
You guys just way down there?
Go.
Yeah,
Yeah, everybody ended up down at the back of it.
I'm gonna go here.
Okay,
So-
I'm going to go this way.
What do we want to talk
Give
about?
topic.
I don't think we have a topic.
Way to kill a conversation, Mark.
Does anybody got a timer going?
Oh.
I can
Yeah,
watch. Yeah.
I do. I got it.
Is that like saying you know how to use a watch, or are you saying that you can look at the time?
I gotta watch.
I can watch you guys. I'm not dumb.
Oh, hi, B.
Hi.
For the longest time, I couldn't watch. I'll just say that much.
You couldn't
Like,
watch?
I don't know why. I couldn't understand
Tell
the
time?
hands on a clock.
Really?
Escaped me.
Yeah.
Are you like serious? Or are you trolling?
What? No, I'm serious.
You couldn't tell time.
When I was little, I could not tell time.
Neither could I.
Really?
It's a Canadian thing, I think.
Yeah,
They did just not use clocks there?
No.
they teach us poutine before they teach us numbers.
Oh, that's lava. And oh gosh, I keep forgetting.
oh.
Because it looks like chocolate.
Diamonds.
Are you using your Christmas texture?
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
Oh
God.
God.
So it's very deceiving.
Ooh,
'cause
chocolate.
I just talked about this. I'm not gonna talk.
Go
in.
dive into chocolate.
Yeah, exactly. I see it though, and I'm like, oh, it's just dirt. Wait, it's moving.
Wait, I'm dead.
That's a word that I don't say, right?
Dirt?
It's
What?
exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly?
I
Yeah.
say exactly.
Exactly.
Zach.
You
Like eggs.
enunciated it so well that it
Like
took me off
eggs.
guard.
Exactly.
Caught me off guard. The exactly.
I'm trying to start saying exactly. Like, but I don't know if pronouncing it right is really right because nobody says it that way, do they?
Right. It's like saying specially
kidding,
instead of
guys.
especially.
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 Yeah, that's true. We just dropped the E.
How do you guys say pecan?
Pecan.
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 It's not a pecan. It's a
pecan.
pecan.
It's a pecan.
It's a pecan.
No, if
Pecan
it were a
pie.
pecan, it would be PEA or PEE can. Not
Pecan.
pecan.
Yeah.
How do you
No.
say the legendary enemy from Star Trek 2's name?
Con.
On.
Can.
The Wrath of Can.
Perfect.
It has a little
I
bit of a
completely-
less intimidating feel to it.
What was in the can?
Find out next time.
Oh.
Star Trek 3. What was in can?
Dun dun dun. It was spam. You mean spam?
The search for spam.
Oh dear.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Why did you ask how we pronounce pecan? Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I don't know, because my wife's my wife always makes fun of me because I don't know, just
Yeah.
I always called it pecan pie or whatever, and she's like no,
Pecan?
and she gets all she makes fun of me a lot for it. So I'm like, you know what?
It's
If
like
we're talking about things,
it's like
I'm
lava.
not talking about things.
lava.
In
you
the
say
South, they eat,
Lava.
Lava?
they eat the
Lava.
most, right?
Lava?
I say lava.
I said
I say
lava,
lava.
the other day.
You mean lava?
I said
Say
lava. I'm guilty. You know,
That's cute.
Mario,
That's a
Mario,
Canadian
tomato,
cute thing.
tomato,
I think-
lava.
Lava.
I think it might be a Canadian thing because I feel like when I used to watch Etho, he used to say lava all the time too.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard Ethan says it.
You know what? 99.9% of the time I say lava because I've trained my brain. But the other day, I
Don't
just so
be
happened
Canadian.
to accidentally say lava, and then everybody picks on me.
It's a
Aw, poor
cute kind of
poet.
thing to pick on you for it.
Aw,
No, it's
because
okay.
poet never
Don't
picks
think-
on anybody else.
Right.
I never do.
Diamonds.
Oh, that is
I'm like
no.
I'm the
That's so-
sweetheart of the server, and everybody's
You are-
picking on me.
Wow. Sweetheart of this. I think Siri gets that
Yeah.
title.
Yeah.
What?
Siri or Mara.
Yep.
But that's just
Or
up front of the
poet.
camera. Behind
That's
the scenes,
just-
Poet's
that's
Yeah.
sweet-natured and Mara swears like a sailor.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
That's right, she does.
Totally.
And it's not even in English sometimes.
No, she goes into these Finnish tirades. It's perfect.
Right.
You guys.
She's gonna be like, no.
Guys, she doesn't actually do that.
No, she doesn't.
It's all behind
Prove
the
it.
camera.
Yeah, learn Finnish for 3 months.
Start recording every time I'm talking with
Yeah,
Mara.
if we have any Finnish viewers, we'll get you some audio. You let us know.
Oh my god.
Translate for us.
Next time you see this recording
They're
of Poet
probably,
and Poet
like-
in high-pitched voices swearing in Finnish.
Yeah.
Be Finnish swears that are like normal English words. You don't know.
Yeah.
That's true. Like,
Like,
pecan.
Yeah.
Pecan.
Well,
Yeah.
that-
It's the
that's
worst
probably
insult in
not,
Finland.
but- right.
How dare you call me pecan?
How dare you insult my mother?
Okay, so this is
I
lab.
want to.
So yeah, there are some
Oh,
words
gosh.
like that where I'll hear people in my comments being like, "Tee hee, that word in my language in Hungarian is, something. I don't know,
Butts.
something butts. Yeah,
Butts. You just said butts in Hungarian.
that's what we call in between the cheeks."
TMI, poet.
That's what they call it.
Oh, jeez.
Well, it'll be a word like,
There's a lot allowed
I don't
here.
know. I can't even make an example because then it would be.
Yeah. Yeah. Words are fun.
I found diamond.
Dave.
I like that English is even in itself is a pretty diverse language in terms of like where you're at and how people say things or describe things. Even like when the British talk about like what we call the bathroom,
Lou.
or the restroom versus washroom versus loo versus toilet,
Right.
Just,
I was a washroomer. Now I'm slowly sliding towards bathroom.
yeah. Even though a lot of the time it doesn't even have a bath in it. It's just
Right.
that we call it the bathroom.
I was definitely a washroomer.
I feel like washroom makes the most sense.
It kinda does, and that's
Yeah.
probably why people say it.
What's it? Water
You're in
closet?
Michigan, we're lazy.
People.
Water closet? Oh yeah,
closet,
that's a
yeah.
thing.
I think that's like the
That-
technical term for them in architecture
Yeah.
and stuff.
Well,
If it doesn't
'cause
have a
when we
shower
went
or whatever, it's
to-
a.
I think it was in Britain where we went there and the stuff would be labeled WC.
Yeah.
I was so confused. I didn't know what that meant. Like women's... I don't, but the men's has it too. What? Like, what is going on?
W is immediately women something.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Of course. Don't you know, women own the W. It's like our only thing that we get.
They fought against the West for so long.
We fought against oppression and got our
For
W.
our right to the W.
You're right.
Right to the W.
That's their letter. We can't use that.
The M's and actually an upside down W, not the other way around.
What do the guys get then?
You get all the other letters.
Oh,
We get all the rest
that
of them.
seems a little
Except
bit
for
unfair,
X.
but
We get X as well.
why do you get X?
Because our chromosomes. Duh.
Oh,
But we have an X chromosome
We have an
too.
X.
Nope, it's
Well,
ours.
you only have one. We have two. So we kind of get that.
Well, fine, then you can't use
I like
Y.
your logic, Gertie.
Thanks.
just try to spell anything without A, and you're
We'll just spell everything with W's and X's. We'll form our own language. Quick,
Like-
switch, quick, switch, quick, quick, quick.
Yeah. It's binary, just with W's and X's.
Oh my gosh, I just watched a Star Trek episode with the little aliens that are binars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
good old binary.
Is that Next Generation or Deep Space Nine?
Yeah, it's next gen.
Yeah,
Okay.
next gen.
Did you start on season 1?
Yep.
Oh, so good.
We are starting at the very beginning. We're gonna watch.
Is
the
this
whole
your first time through them?
thing. First time through it? I mean, I saw episodes here and there as a kid, but
Sure,
I've never
sure.
watched it all the way through
Oh,
I
wow.
don't think I've watched it all the way through
as a
either,
competent.
but I watched it a lot as a kid, so I've seen a lot of them.
Yeah.
I have watched it enough that at a glance I can explain every single
He
thing.
can too,
Yeah.
and he does because it comes on TV.
He's like,
and
oh, that's the one where.
he goes, oh, this is the episode where this happens. And I'm
Yeah,
like, oh,
I've probably
okay.
seen TNG enough times to do that. I'm
Yeah.
working through Voyager on Netflix right now just because I got
Oh,
bored with everything
Voyager's
else I was
so
watching.
good.
And it's not as bad as I was led to believe, for sure.
I loved Voyager. When I saw it as a kid, I hated Janeway. I really did.
Really? You know what? She's my favorite captain.
Yeah, but now that I've
No, it's
watched it as
Picard
an
all the
adult,
way,
she's
but-
my. I love her. She is so great.
Second favorite captain. I'm a Kirk fan.
Kirk.
I am.
I know,
John
Kirk was a
Luke.
buffoon.
Kirk was pretty good.
Listen,
John-Luc Picard's way better.
he
Yeah.
may be a
Kirk
chauvinist
couldn't
womanizer,
tie Picard's
but
shoes.
Well, he
it's
does.
hilarious.
Like, oh no, we have this big conflict. Don't worry, I'll sleep with them. Okay, we're
Don't
better.
worry, I'm in love with the daughter already.
Yeah.
She loves me. We're gonna totally
She's
solve
a
the problem.
fembot. Doesn't matter. Been there before.
The end.
Pretty well.
I haven't actually seen very much of him, so that's just.
He is like that though, and that's what makes
Yeah.
it sort of
It's
fun
so
to watch.
campy.
Yeah.
It is
Something
campy.
likable
It's
about
very,
that.
very like
Yeah,
B-rated.
the
sci-fi.
original series is definitely a whole nother monster in and of itself. It's
Yeah.
You got to enjoy it with the different paradials on.
Different type of story.
No, I've seen them all. I've seen all of Voyager, all of DS9, all of TNG, and
It's a Trekkie.
Did you watch
confirmed.
Enterprise?
Yes. He's
totally watched Enterprise and enjoyed Enterprise.
I actually
Wait,
enjoyed
Beavis-
it more than I
Yeah.
expected
Do
to.
you watch Star Trek?
I do.
So
I do.
we all are we all
Yeah.
Trekkies?
Yeah.
I'm more of a Star Wars kind of guy.
Well, yeah. Star
I appreciate
I
both, but
prefer-
definitely prefer Star
I
Trek.
feel like they're both
Compare the
good,
two.
but they're just
You
different.
can't compare the two, but I do think I get into Star Trek more than I get into Star Wars.
I
So,
will say Star Wars movies better than Star Trek movies, but
well,
It
Save
depends
the
on which
Whale.
ones you're
That is pretty
comparing.
good.
yeah, Save the Whale, hippie crap.
Yeah, the best Star Wars
sad.
is definitely better than, the majority of Star Trek. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Star Trek
Yeah.
movie I would point to that would potentially be better, but there are a lot of bad Star
I
Wars
always,
movies too.
I get a bad rep, but I like the one where they save the whale. I like it when they go back to the 80s and
Guys,
stuff.
I
but
haven't seen these.
Oh,
That's
Okay.
you gotta watch.
Yeah,
these
but you have
movies.
to. That's the movie marathon is a totally different marathon.
yeah, it's totally
It's
different.
different from the series.
Yeah. And then when you get to Generations and you see Kirk and Picard together and you squeal a little.
Yeah.
Weird. I think, yeah.
You gotta watch them. They're awesome.
Yeah, I had
My
a
brother
friend of
did the
mine.
marathon through the Next Generation about a year ago, and
Oh.
he said that some episodes were really, really good,
Mhm.
and you couldn't wait to see what happens next. And then other episodes were like, Deanna Troy is pregnant
Oh,
for
God,
no
yeah.
reason by some alien.
yeah. There's definitely
Makes you
yeah.
Yeah.
Some were very bad.
You gotta like it because it's kooky sometimes. I
Yeah.
think that's part of the appeal.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think TNG has its more of a share of like good episodes than some of the other series did, but yeah, it's you got to take
Yeah.
the good with the bad. You get the Alexander episode, every Alexander Lexana Troy episode for whatever.
I like the ones that have Q in it.
Yes.
I
Q is
love
easily the best
Q.
part of that series.
Q is so fantastic.
That was probably
I
the
was
most-
in it.
Q is
I'm loving it.
Yeah,
That was
it's
probably
so-
the most disappointing part about Voyager for me so far. Is the couple times where they brought Q in, they've been weaker episodes for what Q
Well,
did
just
in
wait.
the other.
Just wait. There's some
Yeah.
things.
they go into his whole son thing.
Yeah, it's fun.
But they're funny. I still
Yeah.
like them. I love his hitting on Janeway all the time. He's almost
Yeah.
like an omnipotent Kirk or something.
Yeah. If Kirk had been a Q.
Right.
Oh God.
God,
that
that'd
universe.
be awful. He'd be worse Q than Q.
The one thing I
I get
didn't.
the impression though that there are those out there in the continuum that are like that.
Like Kirk.
How they'll say like, you misplaced that entire asteroid belt.
Oh, but they're also always
They're talking-
chastising Q for like being a prankster and screwing stuff up. So I feel like the majority of them are probably more tight,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure there are some. I mean, who wouldn't want to use that power? Although I always get upset. So she's basically got Q wrapped around her finger, Janeway does, and she's yet to ask him to send them back to the Alpha Quadrant.
Yeah.
It's like he could snap his fingers and they would be there, and it's just like.
I think
But they
they
need 6 more
kind of-
seasons.
Hmm.
they kind of at one point he doesn't want to. Like I think that's kind of the way you get the impression. Is that like he could do it, but he doesn't want to?
Well, he's curious,
Yeah,
That's kind of why he lets them suffer as a whole.
I think
Well-
he was
Like-
more
Yeah.
interested in what happens
He's
with them
curious.
at Borg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess that was another thing. So many things. I've gotten to the
Have a
point.
topic,
So for
and then
more
there we
interest, for more topics on Star Trek, follow our new podcast,
I know, you could have a Star Trek.
TimeShot Trekkies,
Yeah.
We have an anime podcast and
also called
Trekkie
Trek
pod-
Shot, also called
Trek shot. Time Trek.
Time Trek.
Time Trek.
Just totally
Time
doing
Trekkies.
time shot Star Trek spoof.
Would that just be
Oh.
Quantum Leap or something? No, that wasn't time.
We could build a spaceship at Minecraft and I'll act out all of the episodes. Oh my god.
Wasn't that
Wow.
gonna happen? Didn't we?
I bet that would be actually a big hit on
I did
YouTube. I'm not
suggest
gonna lie.
that we build a ship.
I was gonna say, I feel like somebody said build a
Don't
ship at
know.
some point.
Don't know who would be on the ship, but and I don't know the purpose of the ship either.
Fultron's Scarecrow army just
Yeah.
inhabits the bridge and all the
If I
pylons.
could be Malcolm,
Just
I'll
talks
be
to
happy.
them.
Wait, you want to be who?
Mix in Firefly.
Oh, you want to be
casually.
Mal?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like trying to go through all the Star Trek series. I know I'm like Malcolm. Who is Malcolm?
Malcolm.
Captain.
Captain Malcolm.
He's the alien from Planet Narwhal. Don't you remember? Oh,
they-
Planet Narwhal sounds amazing. By the way.
Oh,
What just happened?
Are
That
you
sounds
okay?
hi.
good. We should go
Lava?
get his stuff.
We didn't get a death message, did we?
I'm
No.
still
I
alive.
don't think so.
It's
The
okay. then.
jovial host is still alive.
So we pretty much just talked about Star Trek this whole time.
Yeah, I know.
We talked about words at the
I'm
beginning,
cutting
and
that out.
I'm okay with that.
Me too.
I got some great footage from the beginning of Anasia talking about how she can't eat salsa. It's
Oh
perfect.
no! You recorded that?
Well, of
I
course.
recorded. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
This is TimeShot. We record
On my
as soon as things.
wimpiness.
Everything.
Spice wimp.
Yeah,
If
the
it's
rule
more
of
than
time
ketchup,
that you
Anasia
record
can't eat
the
it.
second you're in the-
Oh! I almost walked
I'm in
into
like
that
one of those X-shaped
chocolate.
different
Ooh, what am I doing? This is
thingies.
gravel, not
What's it
stone.
called?
We got like a
Hey,
5-minute
wait,
warning
wait.
too, people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Do I need any of those?
I'm in a ravine that's an X-shape
Ooh.
and it hasn't
Oh,
been
like your
explored.
water.
Speaking of X shape, Picard as Mr. X.
Brought it all back.
Professor X, excuse you.
My
I didn't go to school for all those years to be known as Mr. X.
Mr. X. Whoa, Mr. X. Could you tell me
Excuse
about
me,
your
Mr.
head
X.
and how it works? Is it because you're bald?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Interesting fact, he's been bald since he was like 18.
Really?
Yeah,
I believe
and
it.
it gave him a lot of insecurity as a young actor.
Oh, really?
Oh, we're talking about like
I loved him.
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
No, Professor X.
I'm like, wait, he's an actor now? What is? Yeah. All right. I'm back.
Yep. Yep. But then I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? He pulls off bald probably better than anyone.
Oh
I've
yeah,
ever-
he's a
Yeah.
fine-looking man. He pulls off bad. I no joke. I have a
Just
framed.
the way you said that was so good.
Look at my hand.
Fine looking man.
Yeah. I actually have a signed picture of Jean-Luc Picard on the shelf above my computer. It's
Awesome.
So,
I got
Tortimer,
pictures,
where do you
so-
live?
Merca.
Marga.
What a coincidence. So do I.
Oh, hey, me too.
It's a
Wait,
party.
We might be neighbors.
Totally. I've never met any of my neighbors, so it's certainly possible.
I've met you.
Well, yes, but
Neighbor.
pretty
What
sure
is
you
this?
don't live next door to me.
Is this an American trait? All these
far as you
Americans who
know.
haven't met their neighbors?
Yeah, that's
I've
I
met
have some
all
neighbors.
of my neighbors.
I mean, I've
that
met some of
surround
my
me.
neighbors. Certainly not
It
all of them,
depends-
though.
I think it depends on where you live.
I never meet my
Yeah.
neighbors because I don't want to. I don't care to.
Like, I knew my neighbors growing up, but now, like,
Yeah, I
we
think if you
met,
have kids, it gives you a reason.
we met our neighbors, but then they moved.
See,
Oh,
now
Yeah,
we'll
you
go
get
to-
invested in people, and then they leave you, and it's yeah.
Like my childhood.
I knew my neighbors because they were my best. She was my best friend. But like when I got older, it's like I didn't even care to meet my neighbors, mostly because you want somebody to complain about because they're loud.
Yeah, it's true.
God dang it, stinking neighbors so loud.
He hates their neighbors.
See, everyone in America is not quite as nice as they are in Canada, so you really don't want to associate with them all that much.
We lock our doors.
yeah, we know.
I don't care what neighborhood I live in. I will lock my door.
Oh yeah. My wife didn't when we first got married because she lived in like this tiny little town where you knew
I'm a
everybody,
paranoid person.
and I'm
I don't
like, nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and lock the door.
We didn't used to worry about locking our door very much until someone broke into our house and stole all of our guns.
And your home.
Yeah, see,
don't
that's
forget
why you
that.
lock your door.
You have guns?
I don't.
Well,
I
they
mean,
did.
my dad did. My dad.
Oh.
Like, stored in, like, the back closet that most people don't know about. So it was kind of weird because it was the only thing that went missing, too. And then, of course, he found them again in the local pawn shop. He's like, that's my gun.
Did they get? I mean, how did he resolve that?
I think he, like, talked with the police and they worked it out with the pawn shop to give them back to him.
Got
But
it.
didn't they have the name of the person they sold them to? Or
I
that's-
don't know. I don't think so.
They have to.
phone numbers or something like
Well,
that on them?
I don't-
okay,
this
but
is
if it was a
small
pawn
town
shop-
Arkansas. Like I don't.
Yeah,
But
but
it was
like
a pawn
it's
shop who sold
policy
guns
now.
without doing a background check on the serial numbers first anyway.
Yeah.
Come on.
But seriously, now they can't take pawn shops can't take stuff like that unless they see the driver's license.
Well,
of the
now they
person.
can't.
Because
I mean, and that was like what
oh.
10 to 15 years ago. I mean,
Oh.
They can't
yeah.
unless I slip the guy $50, then he will.
No,
Well-
they really can't. Like they will get in trouble with the law because if they take stuff that's stolen, they need to know who it came from.
yeah, exactly.
So now it doesn't matter what. If you're
okay,
pawning something,
but
you have to show them your driver's license.
I'm fairly certain that somewhere in the United States there's a pawn shop that for the right amount
Not a
of money will
licensed
take
pawn shop.
whatever you
Shady
want.
ones. There's plenty.
And
I'm sure
if
there's.
you ask the right questions, they'll take you to the back room and show you their stash of
All
guns.
the guns.
This is what foreigners think of Americans. Just
They really do.
everyone's got a back room full of guns, and
you really blame them?
You show me a pawn shop around here that
That's
has
it.
back
We're going
room.
pawning.
Thanks for watching Whitelist Mining. Tune
Yeah.
in next time for
Poet goes pawning.
sneaky pawning. Yeah,
Road trip.
poet pawning.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.